Okay, thanks for tuning in, everyone. This is Steve. Otherwise known kind of, well, to me, he's part of the furniture of Common Grounds. The most wonderful independent coffee shop in Belfast. Reminds me of something you'd see in New York, maybe Brooklyn, maybe in London. So we're going to take a wee spin around the artwork in a second, but first Steve's going to give you a bit of lowdown on what Common Grounds is, what to do and what to stand for, and maybe some of their values.
Okay, sure. Real quick, Common Grounds has been open almost 10 years in the Holy Lands in Belfast. It was a little dream of a few people who were involved in City Church to open a cafe that wouldn't be like a church cafe but would have some of the values of City Church, which are just a heart for the poor, heart for the community. What does that mean? It sort of means just making the Christian message of Jesus relevant to where we are, and trying to be a compassionate, loving sort of group that isn't sort of like pushy about a message, but has a message that we feel is worth sharing, and we want to do that through making good coffee and serving good food. So that is hopefully what we do.
Well, what's the secret? Because like I said, it's the gem for me. It's one of the nicest places. Always bunged. Speaking to other people, and they always love it. It's just such a nice atmosphere. Is it because of that, or have you just got good staff, good imaginative, creative people? Because just importantly, what I want to say is, I think that Belfast is such a wonderful place, such a cosmopolitan, happy, adventurous, creative place to be, and to me this sort of epitomises it. But yet we're coming into the marching season, and there's all that dregs and jackboot lunatics. How can we sort of like create this more than just a locus of one small place and make it more spread out?
It's a good question. Like I think if you I guess communities and cities and countries change over long periods of time, so the hope is that you start something small and you do something small and you do it well, and that hopefully has like ripple effects. You know, and I'm not just being like sort of poetic. I think that actually can happen. So there's that, and there's I always feel like it was a good idea. It started out as a good idea, and it wasn't trying to create something that wasn't there. There was a vacuum, and Common Grounds kind of came into that vacuum, and I think we've had good staff, we've had good sort of outside sort of guidance, you know, from people who are involved in like community, architecture, art, design, food, all the elements that you know, finances, all the things that you need to put into a good sort of coffee shop. We've had all of those sort of influences and sort of guideposts along the way. So I just hope that we're able to continue and build on that.
Maybe just 2 or 3 last wee things. Can you in a sentence just tell me about what's happening around the back? You got a new wee venture?
Oh yeah, okay. Well, a few years back, a guy called Nigel Jennings, who was a cafe director at the time, thought, let's start a community garden. And at the time I didn't know anything about community gardens. And over the last few years, I've got really into gardening, and I've been able to just be involved in that.
Is it open to the public or to the
Yeah,
clients?
yeah,
They can go in the back and eat, can't they? Or there's
Well,
tables and all now?
we haven't quite figured out how that's going to work in terms of like cafe operations. At the minute, it's really opening up the space and sort of getting. We got a grant from Groundworks Northern Ireland, and we were able to just develop the area a bit. And the plan is to just allow people to use the space, particularly for gardening, but also for community events.
Okay, and maybe lastly, or no, one more thing before our very last question. What do you say to any people out here that haven't been to Common Grounds yet, apart from the artwork? Why are they going to come here?
Okay. Come to Common Grounds because it's a great coffee shop and we'll look after you. And,
They will, yeah.
Hopefully see you soon.
Yeah. And sorry, one wee last question because I don't even know the answer to this.
Yep.
Any big plans apart from the garden in the back? Any more plans to expand, or maybe any secrets under the wrap? Any?
Well, the guys who were the sort of the initial sort of parents of the cafe idea have recently started Common Grounds India.
Right. Okay. So you're going international. Yeah. Maybe heard that mentioned. Yeah.
So that what they're doing is more on a sort of a tourism, ecotourism scale.
Yeah.
So you can find out about that on Common Grounds India, I think.
Is it part of the website? Part of the Common Grounds website?
There should be a link to it.
Okay. And remember, get these guys on Twitter because he's very good at Twitter.
Yeah.
Facebook as well. So thank you very much,
Hey,
Steve, for
pleasure.
giving me your time today.
Yeah,
okay?
that's right.
And thanks for listening, guys. Bye.